guys obviously run your offense very successfully, but you're coming into this offense, and it's not your offense, it's their offense. How do you mesh that and incorporate what you do within this offense?
I think over time, like we weren't a big playbook offense. We've been in a lot of places. We evolved over time. At Northwestern, we had a great evolution, some things we had to do to give our kids a chance to be successful. I got hired at Oklahoma because of some of those things, but with injuries to Jason White, our plan changed. Adrian Peterson showed up, our plan changed. Sam Bradford showed up, our plan changed. We went to Indiana, the plan changed. Each year was different. We had quarterback injuries one year, lost our starting quarterback, our backup in third. We were a running team with Tevin Coleman. You guys saw him here. Next year with Nate Sudfeld, we're the best passing team. Every year we change. So I'm kind of used to change. I have core values in offensive football that parallel almost exactly word for word verbatim to what Coach Meyer believes. So the first adjustment is not an adjustment because we're on the same page as far as how you want to run the offense. Maybe the language is different, maybe things you emphasize. As I continue to learn and grow that, in time maybe we enhance. But right now we're kind of running our stuff and again running with some great players.
Kevin, why was it important for you to get back on the sidelines this year?
Excuse me?
Why was it important for you to get back on the sidelines this year?
Oh, I mean, one, I love coaching, love working with kids. Never thought about not doing it. Grateful for the opportunity, blessed for the opportunity, and grateful to Coach Meyer for reaching out and for Mr. Smith and the coaches and players embracing me. But at the same time, it kind of happened quick. I wasn't planning on, I'm kind of a ball coach. I wasn't planning on ever not coaching. And it's just kind of what I do. I don't know if I'm good at it, but I have fun at it and enjoy what we do.
What effect on you, Coach? Your offense. Can you just speak to the influences that have gone into helping shape your offensive philosophy?
Excuse me?
Can you speak to the influences that have gone into shaping your offensive philosophy?
As a high school player, my high school coach, I think he won about 370 some games, the old school running guy. And split back veer, but it's wrong. We played 3 games in a row and never threw a pass. Had some great fundamentals. As a matter of fact, I talked to my college coach 2 nights ago, my position coach, John Matsko, had a great influence. He's with the Carolina Panthers now. Called me up asking about Dan Feeney, our lineman there, and Pat Affline and some guys we had here. And just we're talking a little bit, talking about coaching. He was a big influence. Dick Crum, got a nice letter from Coach Crum the other day. He lives up in Northeast Ohio still, was my head coach at Carolina. Was very excited about me being over here. He was an influence. But the main influences were Randy Walker, who coached me at Miami, Ohio, how to coached our coaches, gave me a chance to run an offense and working with Sean Payton over there and Ken Zampese and all that, but it was Coach Walker. Kind of gave me a chance to fall on my face and make mistakes and learn and grow. And, I thought I was a really good coach when I was at Miami at Northwestern. I went to Oklahoma, and we had very good players, and I realized I wasn't a good coach because they were still making the same mistakes. And it caused you to really self-evaluate yourself and your ability to communicate, work in the meeting room, get those guys going. Bob Stoops was a huge influence. And I'm going to tell you something, in 2 months, Urban Meyer's been a big influence on what I'm about. So, been very fortunate. I got, me, a lot of energy, a lot of juice. Believe it's a tough game that's played physical, but also believe it's a game that's exciting and full of energy. And every day you get to coach one of the greatest things in the world, someone's kid, and go out and play football. Like I say, we're happy to be here.
I know you've moved on, but what would you say to those Indiana players who feel they were mistreated?
Chris.